Well, welcome. In this section of the Rexdog training, we will cover advanced vWAP techniques. The vWAP is a powerful indicator. It is in the Rexdog system. We use it as areas for targets and areas for reactions. But in this section of the training, you will learn advanced techniques that really will put you on the next level when you're using the vWAP. So the first thing we'll cover in this quick overview video is what you're looking at. The vWAP is the actual teal big line that you see here. And then the lines that you see above and below are standard deviations. The red line is 1 standard deviation. This is 2 standard deviations, and this is 3 standard deviations. And the first thing that you'll discover in this training is that price trades around the vWAP in 2 distinct ways. First up, it trades right around the vWAP in low volatility. Like you can see here, there's a low volatility day, and it's generally trading right around the vWAP within 1 standard deviation. In high volatility and high momentum moves, the price will trade within a standard deviation channel. So you can see here within this move, it traded between the 1 standard deviation and the 2 standard deviation. That's where price spent most of the time. You also see that the deviation bands expanded. Now, as we jump to another chart example, you can see here the same type of model plays out, and this is something we'll cover in detail in this section. You can see the vWAP was given up on price, and then price traded within 1 standard deviation and 2 standard deviations, and then it entered the 2 standard deviation and 3 standard deviation channel, continued to sell off. If we had the Rexdog trading system full indicators on here, you could see that it would be a strong momentum short move. We jump to another example and cover the same concept. You can see here that this is not a heavy momentum move, but price throughout the majority of this trading here was trading between the 1 standard deviation and the 2 standard deviation channel. And then eventually it sold off, came back to the 1 standard deviation, and came back up to a 1 standard deviation. So this is all stuff that we'll cover in detail in this section. Now, the other thing that you'll learn in this section is how to use the previous levels or previous closed vWAP areas for high probability trades. For instance, this line that you see right here is a previous day vWAP close. You can see that this provided some good entries for trades, high probability reaction trades. You can see here it sold off here as well, went momentum short. And just like everything else you learn in the Rexdog training, this works in every market. Let's jump over to a Forex chart. We're looking at Euro JPY. And here's a previous day vWAP, and I'll introduce another concept that you'll learn, which is called the elbow. So you can see there's an elbow here. You'll learn about the elbow trade within this training. There's a previous day vWAP, and you can see here, this previous close, it did overshoot it to the 3 standard deviation. It found support here, and then as it was going to momentum long environment, it then used the elbow, and then it used the additional previous day vWAP as a support level. And you can see as price action unfolds, it comes back and it tested this level again, and it tested this level again. So what you'll discover in this training is that these are levels that you can use to answer the 3 questions. They hold up for support and resistance. There are also areas where you would target potential entries and target potential profit areas. And in a nutshell, what you're going to learn in this section is how to use vWAP correctly. I'd say the majority of traders that are using vWAP, it's not providing a strong enough edge because they're using it in a very simplistic manner. What you'll learn in this section is how to actually use the vWAP indicator to add tremendous edge to your trading system. Now that just covers the high-level overview of some of the core concepts that you'll learn in this trading section. Of course, links to all the indicators and the private indicators will be included in this training. So dive in and discover how to use the vWAP indicator for tremendous edge in your trading.